Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We're here at 5th Cloud Expo, and we're talking to Jeff Katsiaficas from Vizioncore. Interestingly, Jeff, Vizioncore was snapped up by Quest, but you're still Vizioncore. What's up with that?
Well, I think Quest recognized that we have a great name recognition out there for such a small company with 20,000 customers. So
They left well alone.
Absolutely. We are growing extremely fast. Virtualization is very hot, and they recognize that we're making a lot of progress, so I think that they decided to sort of leave us alone to some extent.
And they also recognize, Jeff, we both know that you've got a cluster of products that really beautifully complement one another. So, and as you say, that's connected with Vizioncore. That's what we all know. Is that still the strategy?
It is the strategy. So we offer 6 solutions that complement and enhance the VMware infrastructure. So it could be around conversions, P2V conversions, performance monitoring, capacity planning, chargeback. We have data protection solutions, so backup and recovery of VMs, as well as host-based replication for DR. We have a storage optimization solution, an automation solution. So we cover the entire spectrum of a life cycle of a virtual machine.
And how does it work from a business point of view? To develop the Vizioncore business now within the mothership, do you add to the product cluster, or do you go deep? You just make it, incredibly pervasive, so there simply isn't anyone who's VMware related that isn't using you guys, or both, maybe.
I think the strategy is to build on the solutions that we have. We're going to have 2 major platforms. Our backup recovery solution, vRanger Pro DPP, it stands for Data Protection Platform. So we're going to roll in some additional solutions like vReplicator, our host-based replication for DR. So you're going to have one solution to do backup recovery, replication for disaster recovery, as well as protect physical machines, where you can bring up a virtual machine in the event the physical system goes down. So that's one major platform. The other major platform is our vFog Lite Pro solution. And again, it does performance monitoring. And we're going to be rolling in our vControl solution later this year, where it's going to be integrated with vFog Lite Pro, and that's going to provide some automation. So I think we're going to be really building on the solutions that we have in place with 2 major platforms. That's the vision as I know it.
That's the future for Vizioncore. How about the past for Vizioncore? I mean, virtualization to a layman like myself seemed to come almost from nowhere, and yet here we are. It's the 8th International Virtualization Conference and Expo already. So we've caught up real fast. The industry's caught up. But where did it come from? Did it come out of left field? Did VMware itself just come out of left field?
To some extent. So there are a lot of benefits with VMware, cost-saving benefits, operational benefits, and I think companies recognize that, and VMware puts out a great solution, and it's proven. And
it's just the better mousetrap.
It's it's saving companies a tremendous amount of money, and as they start to build out their virtual infrastructure, they start to experience some challenges, and so that's where Vizioncore comes in. So we help protect and manage their VMware infrastructure.
And do you think, we're also here obviously at Cloud Computing Expo, do you think that the cloud metaphor and the cloud discussion and the cloud meme, if you like, has helped virtualization better probably than anybody was expecting? Because what undergirds the cloud if not virtualization? Absolutely,
yeah. That VMware or virtualization, some other players out there, that's going to be the infrastructure. And I think that it's certainly helping. CIOs are recognizing the cloud, whether private cloud or public cloud, and the beauty is virtualization. Vizioncore provides solutions to help manage your environment, whether it's on-premise or off-premise.
Right. So that's always going to be your thing. It's like the dashboard to it all.
Absolutely, yeah. So the major solution that we're seeing just a tremendous amount of activity right now is vFog Lite Pro.
What's the particular, the characteristics that make that so popular?
So vFog Lite Pro is a performance monitoring solution. So it provides visibility into the health of the virtual infrastructure. And a lot of companies, as they start to build out their virtual infrastructure, are experiencing some challenges, understanding how well these virtual machines are running. They're also experiencing some challenges around capacity planning as they build out the virtual infrastructure. How much more hardware are they going to need? Or can they run some additional VMs that they need to add to their existing VMware infrastructure, so we can help with that.
And what's the best kind of engagement? Give me an example. What sector might a company be in? How do they get a hold of you guys? What are their pain points that lead them to come to you? It sounds like this sense of it's moving too fast. We don't know where things are. We need discovery of the VMs. Is that how it works? How does the dialogue go?
Yeah, so a couple different areas. The performance monitoring, as I mentioned, is one. A lot of companies are trying to optimize their virtual infrastructure, and vFog Lite Pro helps with optimizing all the resources in the environment. We also offer a specific solution called vOptimizer Pro that's very hot. It does storage optimization. Okay, so we're finding a lot of VMware customers over-allocate storage to their VMs, and they never go back to check to see how much storage they're actually using. So the vOptimizer solution not only tells you the over-allocated storage, it can actually fix the problem by resizing the VMDK in the operating system.
So it's all the subsidiary problems beneath managing the virtualization.
And a lot of companies are also looking at image level backups versus what they've done in the past with the traditional backup solutions. So that's the first solution that we offered back in 2005 called ESX Ranger at the time. Now it's vRanger Pro, the 4.x platform. Again, the end of it is DPP and stands for Data Protection Platform.
So as you say, you guys, I love the idea of naming something and then calling it hot. I mean, who would ever thunk that visualization was hot? But it really is.
Extremely hot. We have a tremendous amount of activity. We have over 20,000 customers now, and I don't see things changing anytime in the near future.
Well, let's just make sure that anyone who wants to follow that particular part of virtualization, the Vizioncore vision, if you like, they can go to what URL, Jeff?
It's www.vizioncorewithaz.com.
How simple is that? Do it now, because if you've got some of the pains that Jeff's talking about, he has the pills that can help. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here at 5th Cloud Expo, and thank you for joining us out there on the World Wide Web.